Hi everybody, welcome back to 30 Days Until Dawn, and I'm going to give a shout out to Francesca, who I know is doing this every day in November, and I know that other people are too, but she just told me the other day that she's doing it every day. Okay, so I've got this book coming out in January. I'm hoping January 2nd. Grant and I are just hoping. The original name for it was California from the Air. I don't think that's going to be the name for it today, but that is today's prompt. Is California from the Air. And what the idea behind this prompt is you are looking at California from above in an airplane, or California from below looking up into the sky. What would I do? I'd do one of two things. The first one I would do is flying back into California, into the Ontario airport. I used to fly into there, and I could look down and see my house, which was on top of the mountains in Lake Arrowhead. Look down and say, there's my house, right? And then as we came in closer, I'd say, oh, well, there's my other house that I lived in. There's this. I could see my entire youth. I could see my entire life from the air, and it was interesting, right? It was fascinating. You could see everything lined up. The other one I would do is, actually I've done this poem. I used to live in Whittier, and I'd get up in the morning and let the dog out, and just be sitting there in the gray dark of early morning. Look up, and there'd be crows going. They always went in this direction, and they just one after another. And in the afternoon, they'd all be going this way, right? It wasn't back; it was some other direction. And it would be like, over the course of 10 minutes, I'd maybe see 100 crows. Not together though, but all going in the same direction. And I realized that there was a vast pattern above me that I was unaware of, and I didn't know what was happening. I don't know if they're going to a dump. I don't know what they were doing. They were obviously doing something of great crow importance, and they were all doing it together, but not in a way that was obvious to everyone. They weren't flocking. It was really, really fascinating to watch. And I wrote a poem about the mystery of that. Any number of things you can do. You can talk about satellites, which I like to talk about. I like the satellites. You can talk about the smog. You can talk about hang gliding if you've done that. I used to walk in Lake Arrowhead, and I looked out over the valley during June gloom. Los Angeles during June gloom from above is fascinating. You can see all of the freeways. The heat from the freeways clears out little paths above the freeways. So it's almost like a freeway map looking down below. It's really, really interesting. And June gloom isn't very thick either, so it's like way down below you. You're looking at all this stuff. That'd be a good one to write. Anyway, whatever it is, write it, put it down below, and I'll see you tomorrow in 30 Days Until Dawn.